I did, however, want to talk about some of the underlying realities that it's sometimes hard to extract from these presentations and market material. So the first one is, and if you look at the innovators and early adopter phase, there really is usually a lot more of an investment of time and resources. Time because it's time to implement, time to validate, fail, learn, and repeat. And that's why you see certain specific segments adopt XR, such as the Navy that we see a lot with their submarines and aircraft carriers, a lot of cruise ships, offshore rigs, yacht builders, and so forth, more in the shipbuilding industry that have really high valued assets. And the value of a good solution for these organizations is much higher. So that's why it makes more business sense for them to invest more time and resources. In addition to the segment, you see a lot that created solutions that had some sort of support or funding from some level of R&D and so forth. And we've talked a little bit about that just in the session before this. If you look at most of the successes with XR, the models are what I would say are a little bit more of a static model or a snapshot in time. So for example, if you look at the training or design reviews, which probably had one of the most successes, had a final version of the model. But also if you look at all the other sales presentation, production floors, and so forth, did use this snapshot of model strategy. And this is not bad in itself, but it's just something for us to recognize, as it's much easier to create a XR solution that revolves around a model that doesn't change very often. If we want to create a solution that requires change to be propagated in a timely manner, it's much more complicated. And the faster you want to get it propagated, the more difficult it will be. Also, some solutions we see cannot grow past their current functionality. There are many reasons for this, but one that I see the most often is that there's a creation of these information silos, which in essence supports or feeds this one digital initiative. This is where you have information that's collected from different sources, copied, which is part of the key problem. Then they require a lot of pre-processing before it is to be able to be leveraged into your solution. And this really ties back to your static model, mainly because if you're just using a static model, doing it once is okay. But if you're looking at a solution that can handle and propagate change and leverage data through your business systems, then most current solutions would not scale to that need. But I do want to make it clear that even with all these kind of realities, these innovators and early adopters got value from their implementation. So I don't want to take away from that. It's just more of a step on their journey to their digital transformation, which I will get into a little bit more in a little bit.